Junior Dr Phil Atkinson has joined more than 40,000 others who've signed a petition against changes to his NHS contract. With negotiations to protect pay and working hours faltering, he's now taking the fight to his local MP.
So I was wondering if there's any possibility you could use your influence to support us and help us protect patient safety.
If this doesn't work, Phil says he would consider striking.
I'm really hoping that Mr Mulholland can perhaps put pressure onto the government to work with doctors constructively to reach a safe and workable agreement. However, there is a petition that's now been signed by 40,000 junior doctors encouraging the British Medical Association, our union, to strike over these contracts.
Under the new contract being pushed through by the Department of Health, the standard pay period for junior doctors will be extended by 30 hours each week. This means less antisocial hours pay in evenings and weekends, and some say their salaries will drop by 40%. Many say these new contracts will put students off a career in medicine or even force more to take their skills abroad. Dave and James are just two of the thousands of junior doctors choosing to pursue careers in New Zealand and Australia instead of with the NHS.
So my life as a doctor in New Zealand is essentially far superior, minus my family, other than compared to the NHS. I get better working hours. I get more contact time with my patients, I get a far superior wage, salary, and my on-call rota is a lot fairer.
And for Dave, the new contract deal is even less appealing.
The plan has always been to come back after a year or two, but with these pay cuts that are going forward, I'll be taking a 40% salary decrease when I come back to the UK, which will be quite hard to justify.
The Department of Health disputes claims that this new deal will further deter junior doctors from joining the NHS. It says the updated contract puts patients first and actually increases basic pay. The government's also hit out at the British Medical Association for refusing to continue negotiations on behalf of junior doctors.
We negotiated for 2 years. To re-enter negotiations, the government said we had to accept most of the contract. I mean, the central aspects of this contract are just not fit for purpose, and we can't sell our members short, and we owe it to our patients and the NHS to get this right. We can't negotiate on a bad deal for everyone.
In their online petition, junior doctors have also criticised the BMA and say, "We've been screwed for too long. It's time to stand up for ourselves," and call for the BMA to support industrial action. The news adds to ongoing pressure on Health Secretary Jeremy Hunt as he tries to introduce a 7-day-a-week NHS. And with junior doctors, the so-called workhorses of the health service, turning against him, his project could have become even more difficult. Joe Tidy, Sky News.